What's up, everybody? Julian Hall here, Ultrapreneur TV, at the Ultrapreneur, everywhere on the web. Hold on, let me get my swag right. Okay, that's better. Right, so I'm not sure if you can hear or see, but it's raining like a mother right now, and it got me thinking. What does an entrepreneur do when it rains? Answer on the postcards at the Ultrapreneur. But the answer is, an entrepreneur should sell umbrellas when it rains, right? And it got me thinking about opportunity and market opportunity and marketing, because entrepreneurs who are selling umbrellas right now should be thanking the rain, because they can provide a solution to the problem of rain. But when it's not raining, what do? What, they can't sell umbrellas? Of course they can. They can sell the prospect of rain, the threat of rain, and tell people that they should be proactive in their approach to rain. So this kind of goes back to kind of the way in which entrepreneurs approach their market. Now, marketing isn't sales, because sales, you're trying to get someone to part with their cash kind of there and then, or in a buying cycle of sorts. But marketing is different. Marketing is your ability to keep your product or service top of mind, so that when your audience requires your product, umbrella or service, they know where you are, how to contact you, how to buy from you, how to refer you, how to tell a friend straight away. So the question I have for all of you small businesses and medium-sized, large businesses out there is, at the point at which your audience, your target customer requires your thing, do they know how to get hold of you? Like, are you there at the end of their problem, at the time when their problem occurs? And a lot of you might say, yeah, well, I've got a website, or I got leaflets and brochures, and I'm doing a couple of social media things, right? And that's cool, but how do you still know when your customer has that problem? That's the question I'm asking, right? And there is an accountant who I'm cool with, and he does a lot of work on Twitter. Now, what he does is he will use a couple of tools to listen to what people are tweeting about. And people could be tweeting about, oh man, it's the end of year tax returns, or my accounts are late, or I don't understand all this corporation tax stuff. Or he'll listen on Twitter for keywords which are relating to his particular industry, and then he'll hit them up. He'll say, at such and such, heard you're having some trouble, with your bookkeeping or accounting issue, maybe I can help, right? Now, that's really good, because they currently have that problem. So his company would do a good job of marketing, in a general sense, but there is nothing better than somebody coming to your aid at the point when you require that aid. And that's what he's very good at doing. Or, if he sees that someone is following me now, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's following everybody. He'll just be listening to the Twitter audience, right? And if what he'll then do is, if there are people who are expressing this pain point, and he can see that someone else in his Twitter following or followers network is connected with that person, he will ask them. So in this instance, for example, if someone's following me and that person who's following me is talking about their accounting woes, he'll then say to me, Julian, do you mind, given that you're connected with that person, do you mind recommending me? Because obviously I've done work with him, I can recommend him. And what that does is, that recommendation piece is extremely important. That referral recommendation piece is extremely important. So it means that even though he's using Twitter, which is a social platform, and people are generally friendly, you still can't beat that relationship, that introduction. And he does this on a regular basis. Now, this is an accountant, yeah? It's not someone who's setting up the next search engine, not someone setting up the next Wizzy app. This is a staple run-of-the-mill, arguably, sorry, boring business, who is using innovative ways, innovative relationship-based ways to connect with their customer. And you know, I have nothing more to do than to give him a round of applause. And I would hope that, you know, any traditional businesses out here who are listening would do something similar, yeah? Because people, we are in a very dynamic world. If I go on my phone, which I can't because I'm recording on it, I literally do this. I kind of flick through my timeline. That's the movement. And what you're doing is, as you're swiping up and things are scrolling, you are waiting for something to catch your eye. That's what you're doing. You're waiting for something to grab your attention away from whatever it is you're doing, break up the boredom of your day, or whatever it might be. Now, what does that, what gets our attention, is stuff that, you know, presses the buttons of buzz that I did in the previous video, or that is relevant to us at that time. It's relevant to our problem at that time. There's nothing better than that, and that's called real-time marketing, real-time engagement, and that's kind of where we're at. You know, there's all this live streaming stuff with Meerkat and Periscope right now. We want stuff live. We want stuff in a timely fashion. It's the reason why, you know, we want on-demand, whether it's on-demand content through things like Netflix, or even on-demand takeaway, right? With all of those Hungry House guys, and you know, you do it on your app and all that kind of stuff, yeah? Same thing with the services and the products that we want to consume. We kind of want a real-time response. We kind of want to know that in today's digital space, we can go out there and say, look, I have this problem, I have this need, I have this want or desire, and somebody should respond to us quite quickly. There are a lot of people out there listening, but not enough. The people that are generally listening are generally people who are already au fait with digital. So if you put out you know, something on Facebook or Twitter and said, I'm looking for a web designer, trust me, you're gonna get a ton of referrals, because those guys are kind of like, they're digitally savvy, yeah? If you put out something saying, I need an accountant, or I need a solicitor, or a doctor, or whatever it might be, you might get a slow response. Maybe not, but that's just my sense. So that's it, guys. Think about your business. Are you listening to your audience? Are you listening and hearing what they're saying and responding appropriately? If you are, good on you. Pat on the back, digital high five. If you're not, then it's something I suggest you do, because you can get a lot more business out of it, and you can do a lot better online, and it can help to boost your referrals and all of that good stuff. Anyway, that's me, Julian Hall. If this video was useful, you know what to do. Share it with somebody who it might benefit, and I'm out of here. Peace.